It's a classic fairy tale and ballet, The Sleeping Beauty. But now there's a new production at the Detroit Opera House, and Sleeping Beauty herself is here with us this morning, along with artistic director of the American Ballet Theater. Isabella Boylston is here, opening the performance last night as Princess Aurora, a.k.a. Sleeping Beauty, and Kevin McKenzie, artistic director of the American Ballet Theater. It is so great to have you here on what is now Crab Cake Friday.
Right.
So this is perfect. Welcome to town.
Thank you. It's
Thank
great
you.
to be here.
So this is being called a new production. How is it new or different from the original Sleeping Beauty?
Well, you know, it's actually more resembles the original than most that I could say.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You know, Alexei Ratmansky did an amazing job of research on original notes from the choreographer at the time it was being created. So it gives us a little bit of a history lesson on what the original must have looked like. And interestingly, the thing that's unique about it is that it's a recreation of original designs by Leon Bakst. And when the Ballet Russe first produced this, they ran out of money and couldn't realize the full production. So this is actually the first time after 80 years that the designs are actually being seen in a theater live.
Okay, wow.
So you are Sleeping Beauty. There are only 4 cities in America for this tour, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Isn't that cool?
It's really cool. I think the other cities are New York, Washington, D.C., Orange County, and Paris. So, yeah, we're really excited to be here.
So you're one of many Sleeping Beauties, right? So you guys are rotating on this role. Why is that?
Well, I would say the role of Princess Aurora is one of the most notoriously difficult roles in all of classical ballet. I mean, just from a physical standpoint, like getting through it is just a real challenge for the ballerina. So if I had to do it every night, I'd be really worn down. And then it's also just a really wonderful vehicle for a ballerina. So to give several dancers the chance to interpret it in their own individual way is meaningful. And I think if you saw multiple performances, you'd see how much it would change from ballerina to ballerina.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about the point shoes so everybody understands, because there are so many, I know what's going to happen with the show, and it's delightful. So many adults will come, but so many little girls want to come with their parents, right? Which is always great. So what about the shoes?
So yeah, these are my point shoes.
Yeah.
They're handmade with satin, leather, cardboard, glue, canvas. I don't know, I'm probably missing some other important ingredients. And I guess they're designed to support your weight on point.
May
so
I?
you can,
I've
of
never
course,
seen
check
a
it
point
out.
shoe,
Yeah.
so-
Do you want to?
They're not easy to dance in, right?
This
This is a big skill.
Can you imagine standing on that?
No,
Wow.
I can't. I've seen them before. This is a big skill. This is not something you just
Yeah.
jump up one day and say, oh, I want to dance on point, right?
Yeah, no.
I am really
have to
so
work
far
up to
past
it.
my ballet days.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
This is serious.
So how long have you been dancing?
Since I was like 3, but I mean, not seriously at all. I mean, no one in my family knew anything about ballet or ever thought that including myself, ever thought that I'd, be a ballerina someday.
It's like a fairy tale come true.
It is.
Literally.
Yeah.
So you've got 160 dancers on the stage every night. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, it's a huge thing to coordinate, because there are, I think, 65 dancers in the company, in the cast, and there's an additional, 65 at least, of local extras.
Oh, okay.
And of that, 33 of them, or 34 of them, are children, ballet students.
Wow.
So the coordination is huge. We have to send people far in advance to teach the dancers locally what their steps are, and then local teachers rehearse them. We arrive 2 days in advance and integrate the entire thing.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and with each stage, and I have to give a shout out to the Opera House here.
Yeah.
Every stage that we perform this ballet on, we have to do slight adjustments, because the proportions of every stage are different. It looks as good as it has looked anywhere on this stage.
That's
because
great.
the proportions of the stage are perfect.
Well, Kevin, Isabella, welcome to Detroit. We're glad you're here. This is a real treat for all of us, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, thanks.
Pleasure.
So the Sleeping Beauty is at the Detroit Opera House now through Sunday, April 8th. I'm sorry, April 3rd.